It's a video. I did not mean for this to be a video. I didn't. Since it is, I need to wipe the leaves off. How y'all doing today? I just meant for this to be a picture, but it ended up being a video. I hope everybody's doing well on today. Caring for themselves the best way that they can. Don't feel down on yourself, or however y'all feeling today. Just make sure it's the best you that you can bring forward. Only thing we can do is try. That's it. I hope we're not letting anyone discourage us. Drinking our water, taking our walks, caring for ourselves, putting ourselves first. That's the best way to be. Let the children be them. You can't dictate everything, and if you can, then you should be the ruler of the world. Plain and simple. I hope everybody have a prosperous day. Just came in real quick. I really was supposed to be taking a picture, but it ended up being a video. I ain't mad at myself because I'm gorgeous. I can't even I'm gorgeous inside and out. Like, it's a beautiful thing. And I mean, like, I ain't trying to be conceited or nothing, because we went over this yesterday about can I just be me, but I feel like that energy is still in the air. And y'all act like I'm lying. I ain't lying. I ain't gotta lie about nothing. Well, y'all might see, is that listing on my it sure is. I got excited when I said I'm gorgeous. Okay, I gotta stop boasting. You just don't understand when you had insecurities in your life. Being young, I know I ain't the only one. I used to feel like I was ugly. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. This is a true story. I used to think I was so ugly. And people in school didn't make me feel no better. And I'm talking about elementary. This started young. Shit. Into in middle school. Hell. Then I went and got on in what's that? High school, and I said, you know what? I'm about to make a fool out of myself before somebody else can make a fool out of me. Y'all remember that movie? What's the name of that movie? Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Why Did I Get Married? And how what's her name? Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Jill Scott. She was always trying to beat her husband or beat somebody to tell jokes about her own self, her own insecurities, because she was insecure and he made her insecure, and she was like, okay, if I beat the people to the joke, then I should be good, because they can't joke about me. Like, she didn't want. It kind of put me in the mind of Professor Klump when Dave Chappelle got up on stage and he was like, all right, that's enough. He's like, nigga, that ain't enough. Should I get him? The crowd like, yeah. Should I get him? And they like, yeah. You know, like, so I guess she didn't want, in the movie Why Did I Get Married, she didn't want the spotlight on her. From what I was getting, she didn't want the spotlight on her, because she wanted to beat him to the jokes, or whoever to the jokes, even though he was the only one crashing on her ass. In that part when she when the mistress told her ass to get that bed sheet for lingerie, and she tried to come in and try to be sexy, and he like what, he basically was like, what the fuck you got on? Like, long story short, y'all, like, I'm telling you, once you step into yourself and be confident and get away from people who always trying to make you feel bad, whether you a heavy set girl or a skinny girl, because I mean I was skinny as hell. I had a stomach, but a peculiar stomach, but you know, I just didn't feel good about myself. So if I come off like, oh, she thinks she all that, like people think, it's not that. It's just I came a long way. I had to make myself feel good. I didn't grow up having people tell me you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. You know, these dudes, they tell us, but hell, they tell just about everybody that. They calling everybody goddesses. They calling everybody empresses. They calling everybody queens and shit like that. So you don't really know when it's special. So that's why it's important to love yourself. That's why it's important to put that energy in you. Like, he could say, oh my God, you are so gorgeous. Well, thank you, baby, but I already feel like that. I feel like I'm gorgeous anyway, and I ain't trying to be stuck up or anything, but it is what it is. And you know, and this goes for men too. Like, because women be like, oh, he's so handsome, he's so sexy, he's so gorgeous or whatever, and they just fall over. Sometimes I ain't never fell over for no man. That's why not because of his looks anyway. I always just try to look at him and see what he was saying and see what he was anyway. I always try to go for the ugly dude. And I'm just gonna be real. I thought if I went for the ugly dude, I ain't gotta worry about being cheated on. I ain't gotta worry about, you know, nothing like that. I ain't have to worry about the buffoonery, the foolishness, the stabbing in the back. I always tried to go for the ugly dudes. But and sometimes some dudes just fell in my lap, and I didn't even get a chance to see if he was ugly or cute. You know, try not to mix business with pleasure. You feel what I'm saying? Because mixing business with pleasure could be very mouth-watering. But anywho, yeah, I used to go for the ugly dude. Like, damn, I know if I go for the ugly dude, everything gonna be everything. I'm gonna be good. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. That shit is not true. Ugly dudes is just as much as a player as anybody else, and fat dudes too. Like, I'm like, damn, like, how can you win? The only way you can win is if you dig into yourself. The only way you can win is if you focus on yourself, focus on your focus on your gut, not focusing on your gut as mean exercising and shit like that. What I mean is focus on your gut feeling, focus on your intuition, focus on your mindset, focus on what you got going on. Put that energy in you instead of trying to put the energy into a relationship that probably ain't even gonna go nowhere anyway. And people get married. It's a lot of things out here. People get married. I mean, people is disloyal in marriages. And it's sad, but shit is true. I look at marriage like differently, like very different. Like, I'm like, why do people even get married for? What you get married for? You're gonna cheat on him. You're gonna cheat on her the whole time. Like, why mess with something so sacred and make somebody like me think? Because I feel like, I just haven't seen I just haven't seen it for myself. I'm not downing nobody out there who has, but I just haven't seen for myself loyalty in marriages and people honoring marriage. You feel what I'm saying? Even my parents started off shaky and shit, and I'm stair steps from my half brothers and sisters. Not really half, but yeah, half, because they're not my mom's children. You know, so I'm just saying, like, it's like, you know, I know things is gonna turn around possibly, because it seemed like that black love thing coming in, but I'm just saying, from the taste that I had in my mouth about marriages and stuff like that, and thinking going for the ugly dude, you know, you just have to dig in yourself. You can't be concerned about other people, and that's just where I'm at. I'm not better than anybody, never tried to be better than anybody. I try to uplift people even when they don't accept the upliftance, and then I just had to walk the fuck away. And when you put that energy in yourself, I'm telling you, you'll feel so amazing. You'll feel so wonderful putting it in yourself. And I'm not just saying like get up, get dressed up, even though that makes you feel good too. I'm talking about actually putting the energy in yourself, doing things that your heart desire, whatever that is, whether that's, you know, working at the supermarket, or being a poet, or, you know, being a rapper, being a singer, you know, what other jobs, being a teacher, you know, whatever the case may be for you. And that's all I'm saying. I I'm gorgeous though, inside and out. I'm a beautiful person, and I can't help who I am. Sometimes you have to give yourself some credit. We don't talk about ourselves enough, and I'm not gonna feel bad about that. Okay, deuce, kiss, kiss. Kiss the children for me. Don't be mean to the children. Do not be mean to the children. Y'all know I don't like that. Be kind to the children. They gonna be taking care of your ass when you get older, believe it or not. If you ain't, especially if you ain't taking care of yourself. Okay, talk to y'all soon. Deuce. Kiss, kiss.